Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about how we can able to do access token creation. Okay. For this, I'm going to take this particular endpoint, which is presented. We have already seen the starting time also, right? This is the endpoint. Okay. Here we can able to take this particular endpoint and we can able to create it. Okay. For this is required for this header concept. Okay. And here it is basically username and password. It is presenting into request body location. Okay, we'll see how we can able to generate, and later video session how we can able to access created one. Okay, and here I'm going to take for other test. Okay, now here public void token. Okay, this we will create on later video session. We can able to create for reusable in a entire section. Like, okay, this is if you run right, we need to create the priority also. We need to create the priority. For that priority, again, you need to create the zero priority, one priority like that. It is going right. That is a big issue. Okay, I don't want to do, and we can able to use for suit level. We know already in the test engine have for annotations, right? By using the annotations, we can able to do it. Okay. Now I'm going to use for here my code. Okay. Up to here, I can mark it as the same. Okay. Now up to here is same. And now request can't. And then I need to provide for there is a username and password. For this, I'm going to use for one map section. Okay. And here I'm going to use for map. Okay. For this map, I'm going to providing for string and string. Okay. Using request body equal to a new hash map. Okay. Now I provided for my request map. Okay. And semicolon. For this particular request, we need to add that request body username and password. It is accepting for two things. One is key and value pair, right? Now I'm going to adding for put operator. Okay, you can able to provide this username and password in the globally. You can able to set and then you can reuse. That also you can do this also. Okay. Here I will use for comma and this I will remove. Okay. Now again, and here we need to use the password things. Okay. Password 1 2 3. Okay. This is basically we are providing into request payload location. Okay. Request payload, it will take you for all the things. Now again we need to provide for responsive form. Okay. Uh, this context request is already presented, right? And here I'm going to use for post because the method it is says that post method. Okay. Post method and my URL become this one. Okay. Okay. Then I need to give a comma and enter. And here we need to provide this context type as application JSON. Okay. Previous we have done for by creating the map headers and that map address we are passing, right? Instead of that, we can directly also pass. Okay. How we can able to pass, we'll see. Okay. Request options. Okay. Dot create. And here is set header. Okay. It is accepted for two parameters. One is mine context type. Okay. This also will take for key and value pair. Okay, the my key is context type and value will become application JSON. Okay, now I'm passing application JSON. Okay, now after that we need to provide our data. Okay, set data type. Okay, the data type is basically a request body. Okay, this is my response. Okay, after that we need to use for to print that what exactly we are getting. Okay, now response dot text. Okay, I'm going to print directly for that particular text. Whether it will display or not, we need to see. Okay, now I'm going back here and I'm running this particular token. Again, it is downloading for Chrome latest version of driver. It will take little bit time. Okay, but it will provide you for all the data. It will because it is starting time, right? It is downloading for everything. WebKit is also to downloading 17.4 and this installed. Now it is got passed. Okay. Now I can see my token. It is shown here. Okay. This is my token. You can able to see token colon value. This is the value it is displaying. Okay. We need to get this particular one. Only token I want to display. Now we show that entire response in the curly braces. I don't want to do, but I want to display as a only for token value. Okay, how we can able to use? For that we need to convert into a JSON object, then we need to use it. Okay, now I'm going to use for JSON object. Okay, then JSON equal to, and here is sorry, JSON parse dot a parse string. Okay, the string is become a JSON. Okay, okay, okay. 1 minute. We need to convert into a string format. String JSON response. Okay, and response dot text, because we are not stored the text, because of that it is showing. Okay, now I'm copying this and keeping here. Okay, now we need to get as JSON object. Okay, now you can see red mark is done. Okay, previous directly we are using for response API response. We should not do that because it is passing a string format. For that response.text we are converting in string format. That string we are giving to a refer format. Okay, from this particular place we need to get as a access token. Now JSON dot get functionality. It will ask you the member what exactly you are expecting. I'm expecting for this is the tag token. Okay, that is the token I'm expecting. Now I'm going back my token I'm providing. Okay, and then I'm going to use for get as string format. Okay, and it will provide as a string format. Now I'm going to create another variable token as my variable. Okay, Now, and I'm going to print this particular token. Okay, token. Okay, now again I'm going to run this specific field. Now this one, see, now it will provide as a token. See, token value it is provided. Okay, but maybe we'll get for one more question. Okay, if you're creating here, how you can able to access into another location, right? For that particular place, then we can able to create a global value for this, and we can assign those values into that particular one. And this token we are using for test tag, right? Instead of that, we can able to use for before suit. Before suit is nothing but it will work into one time. Okay, whenever you hit that particular, right, uh, any program if you are running, automatically first it will hit for token, then it will store into the global variable. That global variable we can able to access it. Okay, let's see how we can able to access this into another API. Okay, in the next video session I will show you that. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.